121, the warrant request is approved by the judge. We are good to go as soon as we locate him.
10-4.
No, he's probably wearing bala colors, so if you see anyone, feel free to stop him and stop to identify.
10-4.
If unfortunately he's going to make his way down to Southside as it's a frequent baller area.
Yep, Grove Street is where I talked to him earlier, I'm pretty sure.
Alpha 1, 1041, 10-8.
Welcome aboard, sir. Sir, you may want to check that most recent incident. We've got a warrant request approved. Go ahead and read through it, though. Just giving you a heads up on what's going on.
10 boy.
Guys, also take away his cell phone as soon as you catch him there. We have a warrant for that as well.
Confirm.
Will be 10-8 on patrol.
We do have a taco truck station at the end of Grove Street.
If I seen that and I was so suspicious of it.
Alright, let's take this son bitch down when we find him.
10-4.
If I have a blue and coloured vehicle that is currently on Covenant Street facing eastbound. I've pulled it over. I still need to run it, just bear with.
10-4. Back to the traffic stop just in case we got him. Be advised, any unit that does find him rolling in a vehicle, it's probably going to be a code 100 stop due to the felony charges.
10-4, code 5 stop.
10-4.
Those 10 codes, Lieutenant.
Yeah, I'm using my nightmare codes.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Working on it.
Just as long as you don't use our codes in your nightmares.
Accurate.
I knew what you meant, but a lot of other people probably didn't.
Be advised that on the traffic stop. I believe that's Giovanni. Damn. The cover's blown. We're gonna have to wait and see if he rolls somewhere else. Recent squawk. That Giovanni just posted that we were down here on Grove Street.
Okay, so I ran the license plate and it don't come back to anyone. I've asked him to identify himself and he's currently calling his lawyer.
10-4, I'll be that way shortly.
I'm currently on Covenant Avenue facing eastbound.
Just understand your basic traffic laws. He does have to identify himself with a proper
If
driver's
I
license.
know he's calling his lawyer, so I guess we just wait for his lawyer to come, I guess.
We're just not gonna make a scene out here. It's fine.
No, I ran the plate and it's not showing up as he owns it on the MDT. I made him aware we were looking for an individual.
Do you have probable cause for the stop?
Window 10.
Copy that. When you're cleared from that, call 1019, all officers, please.
FM.
1-1 Alpha 1.
Send it.
You're still 1019, you right?
Negative. Alpha 1's on routine patrol. Yeah.
Copy that. I'd get you 1019, please.
A firm.
Alright guys, it's 1019 back to the office, to PD.
Copy that. I will. I'll let officers know that if we do detain him, to make sure that you are down here. Supposedly. Okay. Supposedly. Gotcha. Supposedly, there's a. We have a active traffic stop. Officer stopped somebody for illegal tent, and they immediately said, "You heard about it." Okay. Okay. Yep. I just wanted to give if you. Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. I didn't know that part of it because I just got the traffic, the radio traffic, what I got. But, how do you want to let this? How do you want to put this out in the newspaper? Do you want me to write it? You put it out. It doesn't matter. Yeah, he's got no flight training to be up there.
Mish?
How are you, Ted?
Good. Hope we can nail this guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, you have a spelling error.
Clear. I'll clean it up.
Let's see if you know where it's at.
That's weird then. If he owns the vehicle, it should show up that he actually owns it. Whether it's on finance or
Financing,
not. Might be a little issue with it.
Yeah.
I mean, not so much really a spelling error, but maybe an extra word doesn't make it
So, all right,
sound
guys,
proper.
So why I got you guys all here real quick? Is Lieutenant Hazel around, or did she take off?
She was around. I'm not sure.
Unaware at the moment.
Okay. All right. Well, while I guys got you here, I just got word from the mayor that stealing a fighter jet is a life sentence. This individual that stole this one now will not be life sentence just because he was unaware of that law. But it will serve as a really high sentence. If he does get sentenced, it'll be a 200-month sentence. The lawyer is if we do apprehend him or when we apprehend him, make sure we call TJ to get him down here to make sure that warrant is served properly.
10-4.
That's all I kind of wanted to go over. It's a little easier to say over person than over the radio.
Absolutely. It's something that should be brought in over the radio. Sure.
Yes, sir. Timothy is here. Yes, sir.
Do you see what I'm talking about, Ted?
Hold on here. Let me dig through. I was kind of listening and reading at the same time.
That's where we're at right now. I'll be right down there.
If I'm wrong, you let me know. All right.
All right. I gotta let TJ in, or I'll be right back.
All right. Let me help you with that. Right after posted approximately 37 hours, spoke with Tim.
Thank you. Yep. Good call.
What's the Tim?
Good call. It's just one of those things that this was kind of a
listen.
one,
This is
good.
why everybody overlooks everybody's reports. When I do a report, I expect mine to be looked at, right?
Absolutely.
So that's why we look at them. You see how that would have made it sound? It didn't sound proper.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I'll double check with Tim to see if he needs me to resubmit that with the spelling error or if they're good with it. Either way.
Yep. Just double check with him. That's one thing we got to do because that can.
Hey Tim.
A spelling error.
I have an unknown number calling me.
Absolutely.
What's up, Metal?
This is
no,
TJ.
I'm
How
not
can I help
wrong.
you?
I wasn't wrong. You see, I wasn't wrong. I was not wrong. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Why I'm the commissioner. Hoping that I could help out that other city to get it off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Right here's my primary right now, primary is this city off the ground. 5 days, this city got off the ground. so fucking much. It's been great. Just look what's been accomplished in like 5 or 6 days here. A lot.
So I'll tell you this right now. There is a warrant out for your arrest that came through my office.
Yep,
The
there
best
is.
possible thing that the best possible thing that you can do right now is meet with me and agree to turn yourself in peacefully for questioning so that they can figure this out. If you are innocent and all you did was take that picture like you said, you need to come explain yourself. And that's fine. If you just posted a picture that someone sent you, you just need to be able to explain that to them, okay? Because right now, my services have already been retained by Vinewood PD in this because of the warrant request. So I cannot fully represent you, but I can tell you that right now, your best possible outcome is to turn
This dude's
yourself
a good
in
lawyer.
peacefully for this.
He's a
because
good
there is
lawyer.
a warrant out for your arrest right now.
He's really good. I do got to say
just
that.
telling you,
this dude's a really good lawyer. All the RP I ran into with him so far has been proper fucking lawyer RP. It's hard to find that in a city.
The only thing they had,
unless he's an attorney in real life, he's a good RP lawyer.
Of inside of a jet at Zancudo. So based off of that, they have reasonable suspicion. And
Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
You got a second?
This dude's really, really good.
Absolutely. That is 100% understandable, and that's very easily explained. But that does very much give them, because it comes from a verified account on Squawk, that absolutely gives them probable cause to issue that warrant. And they're well within their right. I'm letting you know it goes a long way to speak to your character if you are willing to come down and speak to them, because if they have to go out and continue to try to find you, it could be significantly worse for you. It looks good right now that you're contacting an attorney, and if you are willing to come down and speak with them, that goes a long way in this. Okay, are you willing to meet with me and come down here or not? I mean, you could possibly bring a friend with you, but I guarantee you they won't let them come in. They will not let them come into PD.
Yes,
no, I don't want. It should be just you and him at most.
If it's in a verified account,
felony investigation.
Even in
IRL,
IRL,
it'll be
even in
IRL.
IRL,
He will be.
Even in
IRL,
IRL,
not bring anyone else with him.
You could,
and that's fine, but that's something that
monitor
you need to
social
explain
media,
to the police. That's not something that
people can incriminate themselves on social media.
Now, if you need to meet with me and
so yeah, we can use Squawk
they see you on the streets right now
for evidence
felony warrant for your
and
arrest.
to issue warrants. So that's what we just did here. This dude posted a tweet on Squawk in a military fighter jet from Zancudo, which
if not,
he posted it, which that's a government vehicle.
You know that.
So he stole a government vehicle, a fighter jet to be exact. Now, we're going to investigate that jet.
Okay.
If that jet was armed with any type of ammunition, he's getting charges.
Yeah, boys, he's not giving up. He said allegedly his friend found a picture on the internet, sent it to him, thought it was funny, so they posted it on Squawk. He said he realized he made a lapse in judgment and deleted the tweet. However,
we already have a
when
picture.
I told him, oh, that's fine. I fully believe that you guys have all the evidence. But he said, when I asked him about coming down here, I said, you all heard what I said. But his end was, can I bring my friend who sent me the picture? So obviously, Lieutenant, I'm not trying to have him come down here with a posse, but I'm trying to at least get it to a point where I can get him near here.
Absolutely.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, bring your friend down, do what that's fine. He's not gonna be able to come into PD, but if you'd like him, if the police do feel like they need to speak with him, they can do that too. But I need you to set a time that I can meet up with you. And he said, well, I appreciate you taking the phone call, but I'll see you soon. And that was the last thing he said. He hung up.
All right, TJ, I'm going to tell you right now. when he is apprehended, there is no negotiation getting him off. You understand what I'm saying?
No, 100% not.
There
but
is none.
I'm trying to do everything in my power to get that man down here
Right.
and off these fucking streets.
And trust me, if he thinks we're not going to
You mean
catch
out of
him,
the air?
if he thinks we're not going to catch
At this
him,
point,
we're
yeah.
going to fucking catch him, right? And
I have body cam footage of that plane flying over me at low altitude as well.
I mean, that thing was what, 20 feet above that building when it flew over us?
Absolutely.
That was
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous and unsafe. No, at this point, from the DA side, Mr. Commissioner, I in no way want any kind of negotiations in this whatsoever. That is 100% unacceptable. It's stolen government property. It's
absolutely.
endangering public safety. I mean, shit, my ears are still ringing from them engines.
Right, absolutely. Chief, did you fill him in your discussion with the mayor?
About the Yeah, I told TJ.
sentencing?
Yep, I told.
Okay,
Yep,
okay.
I told
I've been
TJ
in
about it over the
contact
phone.
with the mayor's office as well.
All right. So
to get the warrant. done.
future endeavors from here, you know what the outcome is.
Oh, absolutely. This is something that obviously this is still going to carry an extremely high sentence.
Absolutely.
I'm honestly from the prosecution side, I want nothing less than 400 months. I'll tell you that
It's
straight out.
when he's getting booked, it'll be 200. And then from here on out, it's life.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're looking at
it'll be
200 for this.
it'll be the nines. The mayor put a max of 200 on it, so but from here on out, it's nines for
Okay, and I
this
did
shit.
speak with the chief, and I know he's going to get with you, Mr. Commissioner, and y'all are going to put out a press release to send to the mayor's office for approval, and then he will get that out to the publishing companies for the newspaper.
Yes, sir.
All right.
What is the fine gonna look like?
The fine, I would think upwards of 2,000 or 3,000, if I'm not mistaken on that. Correct?
Well,
I'll run through it through the MDT, and we'll go from there.
Okay,
Well,
perfect.
200 months. I feel like it should be higher than that.
Yeah,
200 months is the penalty. I mean, you gotta understand. In the future here, this is life. They're never leaving prison.
yeah, they're having
Yeah,
nines.
Yeah.
In the future, they're
I-
nines.
At that point, a fine doesn't matter. But
I'd say if we're gonna give him 200 months, we should get at least 10% on that on a fine. So
yeah,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. It's at least 2,000.
It's going to be at least
Yeah.
2,000, maybe 3,000 tops. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yep.
Chief, actually, because I know you were working with him on sentencing, can you just email the mayor and see what he excuse me?
I
and
just
see
did.
what he wants on the fines. Perfect. Okay.
This is fucking great,
And
man.
now
This is
you
like
understand
great
why I
RP
came
and
straight
shit.
Here, the way I did, because I knew something told me.
Well, he
like,
stole a fighter
somebody's
jet
gonna call
from
me
the
about this
military
shit,
base.
and sure
Absolutely,
enough, I wasn't
absolutely.
even out of my fucking car. at
That's
that
not
point.
just stealing a government
I knew it
vehicle.
was coming.
You know,
I think Geo blew our cover though when we pulled that stop.
that's not stealing Air
So,
One
'cause he
or
knew we were
Angel
sitting in
One,
the air at
right?
that point.
That's stealing a fighter
I'm
jet
still gonna- that's
from
his
the
area.
military base.
He hangs out on Grove Street, guys. So I say we keep 2
That's-
units, probably a couple
yeah,
blocks
that's,
out, and I will station
Big.
up
That's
tucked
big.
away on Grove Street somewhere.
And he was flying it around the city,
He's
low
gonna be back there.
altitude.
That's his street.
So-
That's where his crew hangs.
Now, here's my question. From obviously evidentiary side of things and making sure that we have everything in place, because the last thing I want is for this guy to get off on lack of evidence. Have we located the plane?
Negative.
Negative.
That
We
has
were-
to be our first priority. We have to find that plane. I know we need to get him as well, but without finding where that plane went, that is our proof that it was not just a picture on a runway. That is proof that that thing was taken from Fort
All
Davis.
right, all right.
I
Ted,
checked
what was the last
Vancouver.
location did you know that it was
Vancouver,
seen?
I checked Grave
I
City,
wasn't the
checked
last one to see it.
Sandy.
It flew over me and him at LS Customs.
It's
It went
negative.
north.
When I
it went
was-
north.
When I was making my way into Los Santos International Airport, the aircraft was in the air. I believe while making my way inside, it might have spotted me and started making its way north. So it's north from the airport.
All right.
I-
North from
Is
LA.
it-
I checked Sandy Airport, checked Grave City Airport, I checked the military base.
Is it?
there's
I was
no
going to
plane.
say, is it possible you could have took it back to the military base? All right. Well,
I
Is it
checked all
possible?
three.
It could be
Local tow
possible.
could have
Local
taken
tow.
it. So
let's.
Yeah, like how much time do we have to actually search for it before local comes?
like I said, I
Yeah,
already
that's
checked
what I was
everything,
thinking.
so-
let's what we need to do is the DA said that we need to find that plane, right? So I want the three of you out in 3 separate cruisers search, trying to find this plane, trying to get this evidence. All right. LT,
I heard-
LT,
Yes, sir.
not ULT, the other LT, right? You take charge of it, Hazel. All right, you take charge of tracking down this plane. You understand?
So what if local toll took it? Because
Okay.
again, I already checked 3 airfields.
Now,
Don't
there's
be
no
afraid.
guarantee-
There's no guarantee he
to
was
put that
landed
thing
by
down
then.
on an airfield. I mean,
No,
those-
he
those
might have bailed
freeways
that
are
thing
He
on
might
the
have
water.
bailed that,
He-
you know,
so-
anywhere.
So when it comes to it, I can almost bet my pension on this that he does not have the flight training to fly that, let alone land it.
Correct.
So make sure you're checking if he's known to be on Grove, he could be landing in the canal behind Grove.
Exactly.
Now,
Check
we-
check canals. check
The other
check.
thing we need to look at, do we know of any sporting goods stores, or I know there's there's an adventure store on North Rockford up there when you get into the rivers. Have we checked any of those locations to see if any parachutes have been purchased today or anything like that? Maybe he jumped out of it. Anything. Because if we can see that something's been purchased recently, maybe that's a start. Maybe.
And if he jumped out of that, that's even more of a danger because if he's jumping out, that plane is also falling.
It's falling with not a
At
pilot.
that point, that's a deadly weapon, regardless.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. Was there any EMS on at the time?
No,
Not
this
to my
just
knowledge, sir. There's
no,
no
this
EMS.
just happened
But
15 minutes
because
ago.
if there was EMS on, I would say we contact EMS to see if any injured persons got medical treatment within the amount of time zone that we're looking at.
Well,
I do have both of their numbers. I will at least give them a call and make sure real quick.
At 21:37 hours is when that photo was posted on Squawk.
Okay.
That's in the warrant request as well. So
All right, well, Lieutenant Hazel.
It's hard to hear you, sir.
Oh, all right. Listen, I want you to take charge of finding this plane. All right.
Yes, sir.
I want you 3 different cars. You 2 officers coming. You know you need anything. You talk to you get a hold with Lieutenant Hazel, okay? And you take charge of this to see if we can find. They could have landed it anywhere that's an open area, big area. Search it. Sandy, any fucking sandy field up there, anywhere. All right.
yes, sir.
All right, we'll do.
Autobots roll out.
Everybody get
Whoa, whoa,
3
whoa.
separate
Alright.
cars to search. Dead.
Don't worry, I'll
I
hold
don't
down the
wanna
fort.
put 5 cars together.
Good to go.
Dead.
Gonna
I
check Grove.
I want you to, I want you to check Grove. Once, and listen, I want you looking for this son of a bitch, all right?
Absolutely.
You
sir.
find him, you radio in,
He
and
hangs out Grove Street. He's wearing all purple. His profile picture is pretty accurate. What he's wearing, he might have switched clothes at this point.
all right.
Hey,
And it'll be a
Ted,
code 5
recommend-
felony stop, man. We're
Yep.
getting him gun
Oh,
strong.
hey, Lieutenant Savage, you're leading this, correct?
Yes, sir.
Hey, take a note down. I do have a phone number. Well, I don't have it verified. It's saved, but he told me who he was from this phone number.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a military government vehicle. Like, you can't do that shit, bro. You can't do that shit. You cannot do that shit at all.
420's gonna make his way to the canals next to Grove Street.
He said his name was Rob Stacker, correct?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
That's
for
exactly
glad
who
to
he
see you
told me
got
he
your new
was on the
call
phone.
sign, sir.
Thank you. I love the
I
call
can't,
back.
I can't verify whether
I
or not
bet
this
you
is
do.
his
When
phone, but this
when
is the
you
number he
when you
called
get
me
down in that
from,
canal to Grove
and this
Street, make
is-
sure
and
you
he said,
are
hey,
running
this
no
is
lights
Rob
returned.
Stacker.
Yeah,
I
fam.
posted a picture on Twitter, blah, blah, blah. So it is 742
Yep.
624
Yep.
5551.
Gotcha.
And for your report, that call came in 14 minutes ago. So 2157.
See, I said Hazel out
2157. He contacted me.
I
for
said
legal
Hazel out.
representation.
because I feel like she
Okay, I went ahead and added that to
take
the warrant
lead,
request
get the
report real
experience
quick.
of taking
and
lead
then
as a
I'll
lieutenant.
clean up our request once we get this asshole.
You know, on
Sounds good.
something,
Temple.
even if
Hey,
it, even
thanks,
if it's something
LT. Hey,
as
be safe
minor
out there,
as
alright?
this, you know what I'm saying?
So when you're out there on Grove Street, I recommend getting on top of Mega Mall, using your
Okay.
phone and zoom in. That gets you out of sight, and then
Gotcha.
you kind of, if it works. I noticed that. I just know it's the tallest building closest to there.
Is the PD
see
camera
what
got
you
better
can
zoom?
The PD camera,
Uh,
I think it does got better zoom, but also
okay,
I'm
you,
gonna
yeah,
look.
you either use the PD camera or your phone, one of the two.
And the PD camera, you
10-4.
you take the photos and they upload them right to our emails, so we'll have them.
Yep.
Gotcha. I'm gonna clean up the squad car real quick since LS isn't open, and then I'll
Alright.
go that way.
All right.
LS was just open. Yeah, they were open. Let me call her real quick, see if she's still there for you.
Later. No worries.
Yeah, sounds good. So hopefully, I know we haven't talked recently. Hopefully, that clears up any confusion on your side of whether or not I will defend where I need to, given the time. Because he called me. I had a feeling that's why I came here. Because I was like, I know this sumbitch is gonna try to get out of this somehow. And honestly, like, I'm sorry. I'll defend you all day within the legal right. But you're buzzing me and making my ears ring and almost killing me. Hell no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, and plus, you know,
You
I
can't get
call,
out of that.
well, I mean, when it's on Squawk first and you don't call me ahead of time, and I've already contacted police and started that investigation, and we've requested a warrant. At that point, no, that's DA hat, baby, all day.
Well, yeah, right.
You're
Right.
done.
Right. Like I said, well, listen, at least we for future references, approval from the mayor, and obviously you as the DOJ approves that it's going to be nines. Anything, you know, that's a
Oh,
nines job.
absolutely. I mean, that's domestic terrorism at that point. Let's be honest.
Absolutely.
Let's call that what it is.
Let's call it what it
130
is.
and
But
an
I
active
agree.
1080
That's
with a two
terrorism.
colored sports car
Yep.
heading north.
I mean, we
Farm
can
Drive.
sit here all day and argue semantics over it. It's fucking, you know, misappropriation
Kim
of
Roberts
government
is attached to that.
property and all sorts of
Like,
shit.
everyone's
So.
saying
Speaker just 1050.
Yeah, at the end of the day, domestic terrorism is
He's
the only
wearing
thing you need them
purple.
on there. That's the nines, baby. You're going
Absolutely.
sweet.
Suspect, guys.
I don't need that shit on my
But I
streets.
believe they just found our suspect. Hopefully, they're in a
Is that
chase
our
right now with a
suspect right there?
dressed in blue.
10-4.
Southwest Davis Ave.
All units on this. We do not have a limited number of units. Get everybody on this chase right now.
You're westbound Davis Ave.
All right, we got to do a job here.
Yep, y'all do your job. I'll be here.
In towards the airport. Taking the right onto
131, 41, I think. 121, can we get a
Johnson
unit
Street.
possibly to the airport? Check, see if that jet's there.
I'm at the airport right now.
He's not going to the airport. He's on Dutch London Street now, headed northbound towards Little Seoul. I have half
Jesus
a tank.
Christ.
Continuing Innocent Boulevard, taking a left. Then Alta Street. Taking a
121,
right towards
pit timer.
Benny's. Taking a left
Listen,
to
he's a felony. There,
121, I've got it.
you pit him if need be. We need to stop this son of a bitch. What you guys is
21, we're under
20?
the bridges in the alleys.
What's our 20?
Stop! Box it in, box it in. Box it in, box it in. 21, he's back out. Heading underneath. Comes from the homeless camp.
I got him.
Northbound.
Down past Nation.
I
Give me
could,
street name.
some of these
West
guys don't have their
Boulevard,
trackers
now
on.
Power Street.
131 secondary North Power. Getting low power. Right, eastbound, San Andreas, headed through the roundabout. 50. Coming back. Boxman, Boxman, Boxman!
What the fuck did I hit?
21, permission to pit early.
Hey, firm, permission granted. Pit him, Ted, pit him.
10-4, going in for pit.
Code 5 stop, guys. I want you out with weapons drawn.
Pit fail,
He
pit
just
fail.
picked the officer back.
Pass on left.
Into pit.
121, gonna attempt to parallel.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry, Ted.
Pit failed.
10-4, 10-4, 10 fail.
Currently heading southbound. And take a left
Ted cut right in front of me.
onto Vanwell Boulevard, left coming through the car park.
10-4.
Going towards Clinton Avenue, taking a right, now heading down east, going to be
10-4.
taking the left.
Coming this way. I'm going to get a fucking parallel on him.
Heading north on Elgin. Approach alongside the Sonora Freeway. Going off-road.
Fuck
Go
it.
northbound,
I
up the
wanted to
hill,
get him
up
coming this
Malboro
way.
Drive.
These guys need to have their fucking trackers on.
Beat 1050, beat 1050.
Box, box,
Gate
box,
box,
box.
gate box, gate. He's upping now, he's upping now.
Taser, taser, taser.
He's falling, he's falling. He's going down the hill. Watch your step, watch your step.
Stay on the ground, stay. 121, he's injured. Suspect at taser point.
130 single line. Channel 3 to see dizziness.
I got an officer down as well next to him. Ted, go in, you're good.
We got you covered, Ted. Good. Looks like it didn't work out for you, did it? Should have did what the attorney wanted you to do.
Let's see if there's any EMS available.
I'm gonna pay.
Guess he should have listened to the attorney. It's all right.
Taking possession of his radio, empty bottle, and his 6 lockpicks.
All right. Anything else illegal on his presence?
4 toolkits and his iPhone. I'm taking possession of his iPhone as well for our warrant request.
Yep. Warrant request because we could actually go through it.
Yep. And then I'm also going to take possession of his 4 toolkits as well, just for now.
Good, Officer Paul.
Did anyone make sure Officer Paul was
120 on the ball.
Is anyone working?
He is,
Paul?
he put a 1099 out. I think he's falling down the cliff somewhere.
Okay, his legs look a little broken to be honest.
Oh, that wasn't him that was down by the suspect? That wasn't
go
him.
check up top.
That wasn't him down by the suspect?
I don't believe so. I think that was Baker.
No, Baker's standing
was
right
Paul.
here.
That was Paul. He's in the police cruiser on the east side of the road.
10-4. I'm gonna return up to my squad.
There any EMS on?
No, but this guy's definitely got a broken leg. His pulse was slightly elevated.
Okay, bring your
Probably
squad
running.
down. You can transport him to the hospital. Stay with him, and let's book this son of a bitch.
10-4. I'm gonna have to go around to my squad's at the top of the hill here, sir.
Devil.
Let's see if he's stable enough to move. The only injuries I'm seeing is
1-1
his
Alpha
was,
1.
like,
Can you
some
go ahead and give
cuts, bruises, and his broken leg.
10-9?
Can you give TJ a call?
Yeah, 10-4.
121. I did not handcuff a suspect. If we can handcuff him prior to him getting medical treatment, I'd recommend that.
10-4, is medical on the way?
I'm not sure if they're around. You can give them a call, see if they're around.
Mr. Commissioner,
I already went on
DJ,
channel
what can I
3.
do for you?
No one was around.
you called me.
That's
Give me
what
the
we'll
good
transport.
news.
I'm going to give you the good news that
I'm
we've
waiting
got
on
the
waiting on
suspect
this
in custody.
He'll probably
Let's
try to
go.
take off,
Is he good? Are we coming to PD? Is
Well,
he-
actually,
what-
he's got to go to medical first, and then we're
Okay,
gonna bring him down to PD. If you
okay,
wanna meet
I'm
us
going
if you want to meet us at
to-
medical, you can.
Yeah, I'm going to come to the hospital, being that this is a felony served warrant. I'm
Absolutely.
going to be there just to maintain his rights as well, and
Hey,
just
Bo,
make
head
sure
down
that
to
his
the
rights are read
road
as soon as
below
he's
here.
conscious.
Absolutely, sounds good. You just meet us there. We haven't transported him there yet. We're
Sounds
taking
good.
all
I'll
the
be out
other
front.
possessions off him, then we'll be down there.
Pursuit vehicle as well.
Sounds good.
Vehicle we
All
chose.
right, TJ. Tell me the good news, he says. Tell me the good news. All right, I notified TJ. He's going to meet us at the medical center. Good shit. Oh, look, my bad. I kind of lost these guys in the beginning.
121, I'm also going to search this vehicle as well.
Oh, yeah, 8 firm, 10-4.
There ain't nothing in it.
Bo, did you already check the vehicle?
Yeah, evidence would look out, fingerprint, all that, didn't find nothing.
All right, Hazel, you got him?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ted, just meet us down at the medical center. Hazel's going to transport him, and the DA's going to meet us down there.
10-4, I'm going to go ahead and complete photos of this as well.
What's the status to the down officer?
He's
in the back of a cruiser.
He's in my vehicle, going to the medical center anyway.
Import 120 plus 195 to hospital.
30 can't break off, I guess.
Buckle him up, Hazel. Buckle him up.
We did buckle him, so I don't know why he didn't. Yeah.
Fuck. Where's our hospital? I forget where our hospital is at. Oh yeah, here it is.
121, do you want me to depot this extra squad car up here and the suspect vehicle?
Yeah, 10-4, 10. I keep forgetting where our fucking medical center is, bro. All right, I think I'm starting to learn how to drive on mouse and keyboard. When I was in that chase, I was driving with the controller, and now I'm driving on mouse and keyboard. And yeah, I think I'm gonna just say fuck the controller and just get it set in my head to quit picking it up. I always want to pick it up.
121, 10-8 from the scene en route to the hospital.
And just start driving with just the mouse and keyboard.
Clear. Reducing traffic.
Parked by a fire hydrant. Can't have that. Can't be parked by a fire hydrant.
I don't want to say, I don't want to celebrate too early because obviously ain't processing ain't done and we ain't convicted yet, but good job, boys.
Oh, yeah. Well, why can't
How do you and all the officers?
Oh, sorry, TJ. Sorry. Oh, that's paybacks. Watch. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Oh, my God.
Get out of the way. Gee, I just said get out of the way. Jesus Christ. I cannot third eye. Hey, can somebody get this suspect out of the vehicle for me? I can't look real hard at him.
121, I'm pulling up 9, I'll get him.
I might have to take a nap.
Did we get him, or you just? Need
Yeah,
to
somebody get him because I'm
I'm
trying to look real hard and I can't get him.
I was trying to use my F1 muscle. I still can't get him.
And the officer's in there like dying.
No, you got him. You got him.
I got him.
In this vehicle?
No,
he's right here in front of us.
Hazel, I meant the officer, Ted. I didn't mean to say.
Okay. Okay.
What'd you do? Look real hard at it? Right?
No. Just
Flex
F1.
your F1 muscle.
F1 muscle.
Oh, all right.
Directions.
Well, I did
Talk
that.
to it.
When I did do that, I hit TJ 3 times.
I'll wait
And
for the lawyer
part-time
to get here
employees
before we-
wearing
the DA to get
part-time
here before we go
equipment.
through that phone.
Where's Nancy at? Oh, this fellow over here?
Yeah. Have
Or
him
Charlie?
speak to Neil or Nelroy or Nary or whatever the hell you want to call him.
Leonard Nimoy.
He does look like Spock, don't he?
A little bit. All right, so we're
Go
down
ahead-
in
go ahead and
General
speak
Ward,
to
aren't we?
O'Neill there.
I think so. I'm not sure where they took him at. I would think so. It was just,
There he is.
there he is.
Hey.
I didn't do anything
Mhm.
wrong.
Should have took the advice of the attorney when you had a phone call with him.
I didn't do nothing. Didn't taste me off the mouth.
Well, you definitely got fleeing
Hey,
and
can
evading.
you? Hey, we need to add that in the MBT ASAP.
What's that?
That stolen
Stolen
a
military vehicle. All right, I'll put it in there
Yep,
right now.
Yep. There's I think there's something close to it in there, but we need to update it to
Let me
life.
let me head back to MRPD or
Yep.
the PD right now, and I'll
The
add
station.
it in. Yep.
Perfect, thank you.
Whoa!
1019.
Alpha 1 same traffic.
Make sure you have one officer stay back for option hole.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start driving mouse and
How's it
keyboard. The
going,
only thing
guys?
I don't like
Okay.
is I can't get the mouse thing down to like fucking turn and shit.
Good. It was worth it. I can tell you that.
How is he on our stereo?
What do you mean?
Disregard. I was confused.
Where the fuck am I going? I don't even think I know where the fuck I'm going.
121 to Alpha 001. Meet in your office when we get to PD.
Hey, Fern. I don't even think I know where I'm going.
On all officers, when we do get 19, make sure we're letting the lawyer in.
10-4, I'll stand by at the pit and let him in.
Copy that.
Woohoo! Keep forgetting where to turn in here. Oh man, we need elevators. All right, gotta add this.
101 to whoever's going to interrogate him about this. Make sure we try to get the location of the jet as well.
121, 10-4, I'll probably lead the interview since my investigation.
Copy that.
$3,000 fine and life.
Ah, that works for me. Is that what the mayor said?
Correct.
Good shit.
He said he left it up to us and recommended 3, and I said okay. I asked him if he wanted to leave the put that out to the press about stealing that, and he said He said, no, we don't release, we don't have it, we don't, we don't release a drug charge. They just know. So,
Yeah, that should have
There's
been.
gonna-
He should have known that he can't
Yep.
do that. He can't steal that.
130 to
So,
120.
yeah.
Can you come out in the hallway?
so there's not gonna be no release on it. If anyone else is caught doing it, it's life in prison.
All right, it's gonna because that's
What
why
was
I'm
the
putting the
call sign that
charges.
you
I'm putting it
requested?
in as the 9s anyway.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you already attach it to my to the incident that I had started?
No, he's
I'm
just
making
he's
the
just creating
charge
a
right
charge
now.
now.
Okay. Okay. So I do have his phone in my possession. I'm having
All right.
issues accessing it.
All right.
What muscle do I need to flex to access that phone?
Put it in one of your hot pockets and access it.
If you can, I know we got
If
the
you
new fleet
can.
of phones. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We got a new fleet of phones. And I'm not sure if we can.
I
It's
don't-
not letting. It's not letting.
Okay,
me.
then
Okay,
the
then you
phones are
cannot.
locked personally to us. Then we cannot. I'm gonna maybe see because us being able to go through somebody's phone records is important. I'm going to talk to the
Absolutely.
mayor and see if we can have some way of being able to do that.
I know the last phones we could. You could
Yeah,
go through
but this
some of
this
phone,
batch
but
we can't.
I think they
So,
got the face
okay.
recognition on them. So
So I'm not going to give him his phone. Obviously, that makes it harder for us to have the evidence. I'll go lead the interview off, and
Yeah,
already been
just give
Mirandized,
me
so we're
give
good
me
there.
time to get this charge wrote up. All right.
absolutely, absolutely. Do you want to come down and sit in on the interview then, sir?
No, you can. I'm
Okay.
writing up this charge. I'll be down as soon as I'm done. I need
Absolutely, I'll stand by for you.
it's important. I got to get this charge in here.
Absolutely. Stand by for
hey,
you.
do everything you can to get that jet. That's a multi-million-dollar jet that is missing.
Yep, absolutely.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna go peek my head in that real quick, and then I can't stick around much longer. But I'm gonna go peek my head in it real quick.
Yeah, you're fine. Flying into restricted airspace. That's just. Theft of an aircraft. Here we go. Stealing the active. Here's theft of an aircraft. But
1-1 all officers, good job on that chase. Good job on the calls. Good job on all your spacing.
possession of stolen government identification. Let's do theft of a government vehicle. Hey, I'm going to write this up. Label it as theft of a government issued equipment, or I mean vehicles. Now, did you talk to the mayor? Is that for our PD cars as well? I mean, obviously an aircraft's
Negative.
going to be a bigger charge, so I'm going to put
Negative.
theft,
It's just
theft of a government aircraft is what I'll put it in at.
copy that. We can replace a $50,000 car a lot easier than we can replace a $30 million jet.
Well, I agree with that. I didn't just confirm it before I write up one charge. I didn't want one charge for both. You know what I'm saying?
Copy that. I believe there was a charge in there for PD vehicles.
Are we allowing him uncuffed while he's in the interrogation room?
Let's do government. We'll
Hey,
create,
from that's normal.
we'll
behavior,
create a
but if he
charge of
decides to disorderly,
government.
we obviously detain him again. His pockets are completely clear, though. I swept him.
Charge it. Let's create a charge of government. Government property. Okay, description. What color do I want this? Create. Okay, now. Create a label.
121-101. Was that the 35-day and $1,000 fine for stealing government property?
Negative, standby.
I'll put that as a description. And for military aircraft. Okay. Okay. Fine. $3,000. I don't know. Yeah, well that's 3,000. Jail time is denied. Mine is. Thought I created it. Yeah, it's it. Edit, delete, firm, category. There it is. Government property. Theft of it. The theft of a government and/or military aircraft. I spelled that wrong. G-O-V. Is that right? G-O-V-E-R-N-M-E-N-T? All right, here's what I do. Spell government. G-O-V-E-R-N-M. I'm create.
By any chance, did anyone find the taser at the bottom of the hill?
Negative, I would go back and check the area for it if I were you.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Theft of a government and/or military aircraft. What else could I word this with? Theft of a government. That should be good enough, right? Theft of a government aircraft.
One 121.
21.
It's good for right now. So I can word it later. 001 to 121.
121, go ahead.
All right, Ted, you go ahead and Continue on with that. It'll be under the government section, the MDT.
Towards me.
Admit to doing that. At that point, then we can test him for drugs or alcohol. As of
Okay.
right now, we do not have probable cause or reasonable suspicion to do so. So,
All right.
so we'll
Looking
have
for
to,
that
if he
charge.
does, if he does
Looking
transfer
for that charge. What
Go,
did you say it fell under the
just
government?
filtered under government. It's theft of a government aircraft. Should be in there.
Got it. Let me find it.
So, yep, government property, theft of a government aircraft.
I put a short.
Got it.
I put a short definition in right now, which I think sums up what it's for.
That's all you needed. That's
Theft-
all you needed. There's
theft-
no more.
yeah.
No more description.
Right, theft of a government air and or
right.
military aircraft.
So, as of right now, with his extra charges he caught, he's looking at. I'll go ahead and save the report. You guys can take a look. That's a large amount.
Right, Rico? Right, bro? Good shit,
Stack
though,
the
bro.
fine, but we're still capped at 200.
200 days. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah,
But
the fine's gonna be
stack the fine.
Crazy,
Yep,
bro.
fine's
I
gonna be
want to give
51.50
this dude the 9 so
and 200
bad,
days.
but I
Perfect.
understand. I
I like it.
understand.
So
From
I'll
here
go
on
ahead
out, that charge stands. I just created. All right, and there is no like, it's life. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It's
And
crazy shit, bro.
I talked to the governor. We are not releasing it to the press, just as we don't release any other charges. So, you know,
10-4.
they should know not to do it.
Which I agree with. I mean, these assholes should already know. Hey, listen, I shouldn't be stealing a government fucking plane, nor a government plane, period. Whether it's be Air One or Angel
Shouldn't be
One.
stealing anything,
or-
but realistically, yeah.
But realistically, I should not be stealing a government fucking plane. And that's why that charge states a government aircraft or military aircraft.
So the charges I had, do you want me to add the charges from stealing the aircraft as well, like the piloting without a license and things of that
Oh,
nature?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, that is in
10-4.
there as well, I believe.
It's in
Yeah.
yeah, it's in there. I just
It is.
Oh, I want to let you know I finished up all the MDT charges today. Like there's not one in there that has a I got maybe no, I don't even think there's one in there that has 100 months of a charge. Most of them were
Perfect.
anywhere from 40 down to 15, 10. But the fines now, on the other hand,
And he's looking at
some
$5,475 with fines. I went ahead and saved the report. Let me see if you guys think of anything on there charge-wise we can add, and we'll go from there. If you guys want to take a look at the MDT and see what you think.
420 is unable to get visibility of his taser. I think it's gone to the shadow realm.
is it still under 56, Ted?
Yep.
All right.
You might have to pull up a separate tab in the MDT.
Yeah, I
and
got it.
Pull it back up.
Okay, I got it. Reckless endangerment, reckless evading, felony speeding, disobeying a peace officer, theft of a government aircraft. Boy, I like how I worded that. That sounds so good.
I like this all applied without license, flying in restricted airspace.
Yep. Those are 3 great charges for this incident. $5,470 fine. And damn, look at those days. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking. But it's going to be the 9s from here on out. So, but he's
Yep.
max 200 days right now.
10-4.
And the fine, you know what? We're not even. There's no negotiations on this. He's stuck with
No,
the
the fine's
the
the
fine
fine.
stays. The fine stays.
He's
and
getting
200
he's
days.
getting a blessing that he's not getting the 9s right now.
Exactly. So he got to pay the fine. I don't care if it puts him in debt with his fucking bank. He needs to go fucking. You know what he's gonna do?
Figure it out.
He's just gonna go rob a fucking bank, and we'll catch him again.
Yep.
That's all.
Yep.
All right, you're clear. I
So-
think Ted's in there talking to, or TJ's in there talking. Oh, I think he needs
Yep.
out.
I got you. Sorry about that.
All right.
So he does understand his rights as of right now. Does understand that he is still well within his rights under the 5th Amendment. that he can refuse to answer questions at any point during questioning.
Mhm.
He also understands that I have been, my
my
services
opinion,
have been
checking the
retained
technology was
by the
not,
state, so I
Okay.
cannot legally represent him, but I am here, and he said he is okay with me being in there during any questioning to make sure to ensure that his rights are protected, and just to make sure
Absolutely.
that during all questioning. So at this time, I told him that the lead investigator on this case and the officer in charge of the charges that we have right now, which are the charges during this pursuit, that you're going to come in and read him those charges, and
Yep.
that you would like to speak to him regarding a larger case.
Absolutely.
That works.
All right.
Yep.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yep. And he is willing to speak with you all, so you are all good, and I will be in there
Okay.
with you.
All right. Sounds good.
I lost my taser.
You know,
All right.
put
So
your
I'm
voice
Lieutenant
down.
Savage.
Put your voice down.
Rob, right? Rob Stacker. Is
Yeah.
that correct?
I have.
All right. So being advised that you are willing to speak with us. Okay. So as of right now, the charges we have, we also have the warrant for your arrest. We're going to discuss that here at a later time. But the charges we have are, pull them up here for. We'll have reckless endangerment, reckless evading, felony speeding, disobeying a peace officer you were told to stop multiple times, resisting arrest. Okay, those are the charges we have just as of right now. Okay, so I want to ask you questions
Rico.
about the
Love it, bro.
obvious
Love it.
reason for your flight. I'm guessing. Well, actually, let's start off with that. Why did you run from us?
Well, because I was going home.
Mm-hmm. You all right? Okay.
I don't really hang out down there. You know what I mean? Just,
Absolutely, absolutely.
sitting there. I'm just like,
Absolutely. So when we activate our light sirens, is that just a normal thing that you run from cops, you know, on a regular traffic stop?
I mean, I've had many brothers killed over cops, you know.
Did they all run and pull guns too?
No.
Okay. So, you know, that's not how we run things here, but I'm sorry for your losses on that end. But so here's the deal. We're going to have those charges.
I know that. You know what I mean? It's like
I would start by stopping and, you know, talking to us. That'd be a good start to find out. But anyway, I digress. All right. So reference those charges.
Crazy ass shit, bro.
That's what we have right now. You know, so you admit pulling away from us, you admit taking off from us, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you admit speeding through this town at a reckless rate of speed.
Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about the reason we had the original warrant for your request, okay? Photo posted on Squawk from your verified account, correct?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
So like I explained to the attorney, you know, TJ, is that I told him me and my friend were just chilling at the house, and well, we saw this picture on the internet. We were like, oh hey, wouldn't it be funny to Photoshop something in there, you know, and put it on the internet as a joke? And we were like, yeah,
Right.
that would be pretty funny at the time.
Right.
I mean, don't you know we could take
obviously,
shit off
when
the
I
internet and
posted,
use it
I
as
had a lapse
against
in
you?
judgment. I
Jesus
realized
Christ.
that's probably
Absolutely.
not the best idea, you know.
Mhm.
Because there's a lot of crazy people around this place, you know.
Right,
Some
right,
people
right,
might actually do it, and so if somebody was doing it, it might fall back on the me. So you know, it's a bad figure of image. So
Right.
you know, I decided to take it down. I didn't want any repercussions from it. I was like, oh, bad time for a joke, and
Absolutely.
you know, I just went about my day. I mean, I was up in the scrapyard grinding material.
Dude, there's been nothing but great RP
Okay.
right now.
Anyone
from
with
this
you to
city,
verify that?
Like, since I've been here.
My guy was with me, but I think he went home to his apartment and you know went to sleep.
Okay. All right. So
130 going 1042, show me 10-7.
shortly after that account was posted, we had multiple reports of that photos of a military jet flying at low altitudes actually passed over me and the district attorney here. You know anything about that?
No, I was up north.
Okay. All right.
I've been up north like ever since I posted that.
Okay.
I was like, I'm gonna come around, make a little joke, and then go up and do my business.
Okay. So you may have said the photo was a joke. If it was just a joke, then why would you delete it?
Well,
I mean,
like
if you had nothing
said,
to be worried
it's
about.
it's a bad figure of image, right? Like
It is, but I mean,
I have seen myself. I was sitting outside the apartment, and I saw a fucking jet fly over. So it's not uncommon for me to see people who have jets just flying all over the place. And so I kind of figured if somebody was already in one, then it looked really bad on my part.
Okay.
That's why I took the post down.
Okay. I'm gonna. Hey Tim, have you ever seen another jet fly at that low altitude around town?
At that low of an altitude, no, sir. None of the local licensed pilots fly at that altitude at all, sir.
Absolutely.
The lowest aircraft that we have in the city is the local news helicopters and the private civilian helicopters, but they only decrease their altitude when they're near a landing pad, sir.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you. So you're saying you shared the photo and deleted it out of fear?
Yeah, I like I stated,
Good
I
shit.
have seen people, not local pilots, you know. I've seen some people pop up in those planes and just zoom around.
Okay. So
One
you,
flew over Alta the other day.
so you're dying on the hill that you didn't have the plane, and if
What do you mean,
if-
dying, sir? I didn't have a plane.
okay, all right, sure. If that's how you want to worry about it.
I think what he meant, it may just been the wrong
Poor choice of
wording there.
words. Poor
But
choice of words.
He's saying you are sticking to your
Your story.
that you were not even story. It's his official statement.
Yep.
You're sticking to your statement that you were not
Sticking to your
flying that plane.
story.
Is that correct?
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. God damn
I
it!
wanted to clear that up.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck.
Alright.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I've
So-
never even. I don't know how to fly an aircraft, sir.
Yeah.
Much
I mean,
less
not-
like, turn the damn engine on one.
All right. Well, I'll be right back. All right.
Okay.
Tim, if you want to step out with me.
Yes, sir. There we go. That locked up there. Just making sure. Yeah.
Everybody's voice is down. Everybody's
Him-
voice is down. Everybody's voice is down.
Can you see
Step
his
way over
clothing
here.
at all?
Step way over here.
He wants us to step way over here.
Over here. Yep.
All right.
So we have that photo screenshotted. We have that tweet already screenshotted and saved for
Mhm.
evidence. I feel
Now,
more
what-
than comfortable
what
that
was
that was
the-
not photoshopped.
What was the wording?
That
that
was
he
regarding
said?
his gang that he's confirmed to us in his statements that he is the leader of the Ballas.
Okay, but what is the wording on that? That was on that tweet there on
I
Squawk.
believe it was we're taking the Ballas to new places, to higher
Okay.
places. I will have
Okay.
to double check it, but I believe it was something along those lines.
It's taking. Wait, I have a picture of it. And it's a basketball to new heights. The basketball meaning ballers,
Okay.
most likely, because he's referred to ballers as like basketballs quite a lot in this
Okay.
tweet.
Can you send me
Okay.
that photo real quick?
So what he
Yeah.
what he said on the phone, which lines up with what he just told the lieutenant, was that they photoshopped that and that they were trying to make basically a propaganda post to recruit new members. Now, here's the issue that we have from the city side.
Just pass me your number quickly.
We, as a city and as law enforcement, have something against us at all times. It's called the burden of proof. We have to be able to undeniably prove that he was in that plane. And the problem with that is we never located the plane. We couldn't search it for prints. We weren't able to locate it and search that for evidence.
Yep. And the
Well,
other issue
that's
we have
correct.
is this new phone system we have does not allow us to activate the warrant on his cell phone. We can't search his phone.
Correct. I need to
Okay.
speak with the mayor and about being able to access suspects' telephones and pull their phone records, because that's an important part of any investigation we have.
Absolutely.
So I need to speak with him about maybe being able to do that for sure.
So I hate to be the bad guy, and I know you're going to be pissed at me, Mr. Commissioner, for this one. But without solid evidentiary proof that he was in that plane, or a phone call to someone that we subpoenaed that says, "Hey, I'm flying, boys," or anything like that, or a text of, "Hey, I'm stealing this plane," without any proof, all we have is, and I'm going to use this word and you're not going to like it, is him allegedly in a plane. There was no visual evidence in that photo that showed him or any distinguishing characteristics. And I know it's not the news that you want to hear, but if we prosecute this right now, especially for domestic terrorism, this could lose a lot of jobs that are standing right in front of me right now. We have to be extremely careful with this. I know we want him for this, and there's not a single doubt in my mind he was doing it.
Absolutely. There's not a doubt in my
cannot
mind
prove
either.
that,
But
but if we cannot prove that in a court of law,
can he prove to me?
can't
Can he
charge it.
prove to me that he photoshopped it?
he doesn't have to. all he said was he found a Lieutenant. You heard him. He said he found his buddy found the photo online, and he posted it in there, and it is 100% verified. I've done it myself on Squawk. You can grab a photo from the internet and post that to Squawk.
Oh, I know you can.
Let's see if you can share us the link. Let's see if you can share us the
This
link.
is what I'm saying. If he got it from somebody, give me the link where he got it from. Now, if I hit that
And
link,
that's fine. That is
if I pull that link and it shows me and it shows Ted exactly what he's seen, then so be it. But if he goes in there and tells me he can't provide me the link, then guess what, DA?
Well, the problem is he's saying that his friend gave him that picture and that his friend has gone to bed for the night. And again, I'm not trying to bust your balls here, sir.
We could-
I'm
so-
trying to protect the jobs because I
Yes,
want
I'm
this
going
guy in
42.
jail, but I don't
Okay.
want
Yes, I
us. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose jobs over this. So we have to protect ourselves in this.
So here's what I'm thinking, and DA, I'll see if you're okay with it. We hold these charges for the plane on a warrant request because PC for that doesn't disappear. There's
That's
nothing
true.
that deletes PC after this.
That's
we
true.
still have these charges. We can send him for what he has currently with no receptions, and then if we, subpoena his friend to come speak to us and show us that link, we can go from there. We still
So-
have the warrant request.
The first thing that we have to do in this is we can't still call it an active warrant against him because we can't pull him over
Active
again
investigation.
on an open
It's be an investigation on it.
It'd be a
That's correct.
probable cause. It'd be a probable cause on file as an active
Yes.
investigation.
That's correct. And then we have to wait for the approved subpoena to go through with the proper technology to be able to actually look at that information.
Okay.
And then go from there. Now, again, this is something that because it's an active investigation and it's not.
Oh, you're right,
no
Meadow.
longer
But
an
hey,
active
listen, I
arrest
gotta
warrant,
RP this out,
he
right?
or
I gotta
his
act like
friend
I'm not
would have
happy
to
about it.
voluntarily come down and consent to questioning for him to provide that information. That's the kicker.
Okay.
And I know
So it
it's not the
sounds like-
news y'all want to hear right now, but
Yep.
I also don't want y'all to lose your jobs. Believe me, I thought we had the bitch, but if we had found that plane, I believe we had it.
I'm guessing he dumped it into the ocean.
That'd be a pretty good bet, or he slammed it in the side of a mountain when he jumped out or something.
Either that or local tour probably got it most likely.
Yeah,
with the
locals
head start he
locals
had
aren't
on it.
locals aren't a big fan of leaving wrecked crap all around the city, so I do understand that.
So
Yeah, but
if
it
his
is what it is.
friend gives us a link, right, to this photo,
Again, that would have to be during voluntary questioning.
right? But here's my
She won't volunteer to.
here's my question. He won't volunteer, maybe, but
Now,
do-
there's nothing that says LT can't go in there and lean on him and maybe
well, that's right.
catch him changing his story up right now.
That is one of my questions, right? If he goes in and puts a little pressure on him, right? Maybe
Yeah, I mean, he is voluntarily consented to answering questions right now.
Right.
He's fine with that. I'm in there in case at any point he wants to declare his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. He says, I no longer wish to answer questions. At that point, we process him for what we absolutely know and can prove, which are the charges from this pursuit, and we send him. And then we have this as an open investigation awaiting that further subpoena from city.
right.
And that's the best we can do. But until then, until he says, I no longer wish to answer questions, you can keep him in there and question him till you're fucking blue in the face.
Oh, I could question for 18 hours if I want. I mean,
Do
that's,
what you-
that's
yeah,
the way
do
it
that.
is. Because
Until he says that he no longer, because he openly stated to me and to Lieutenant in there, he said, Lieutenant asked him, and I understand you are willing to answer questions at this time. He said yes. So
Right,
until he
right.
specifically states, I no longer wish to answer questions, we can question him all day.
Right.
And if he fucks up this story and says something wrong, that's a false official statement, and we can continue from there.
All right, Ted, watch your wording. I want you to go in there and press him. All right.
Gotcha.
I want you to pressure him a little bit. See if we can get him, stuttering a little bit here and there.
Right.
One little thing we catch him, then that just lets us be able to question a little bit more about what he just slipped up on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So let's see.
All right.
Let's see if somehow we could slip him up. I mean, I hate to, and I understand what you're saying, Da. I understand it, but bust my balls to have to let him walk out of,
It,
without
I'm not
them
happy
charges,
about it.
right?
I'm not happy about it, but I would rather him walk out and us keep a active investigation into the future and keep our jobs to keep other criminals off the street.
He's not going to walk out, right? He's going for other
Well,
charges.
I mean, he's still going to jail.
He's
for
going
other
to jail
charges.
for other charges. It's just not.
I'm saying
it's just
he-
not going to be
he
these
walks
charges unless he
on-
slips up on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep,
So.
but I mean, we can question him all day until he says no,
Right. I mean, he's still going to go spend time tonight, no matter what.
and that's fine by me. But like I said when I first met with you, sir, my primary job is to protect you and your officers, which is exactly what I'm doing. Do I want to see that man in jail? Absolutely, but I'm not going to do it at y'all's expense. Not a chance.
Well, yeah, right. But like we first met, I told you as well. If you're working for me, you're working for me. So, yes, I understand that. Let's pressure him. Let's see if we can get him to slip up. And let's see what we can get out of it from.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
All right. So here's some further questions. So approximately what time were you at the scrapyard?
I'd say about 2 hours ago, up until the moment I went back to the pot.
Okay. So you were telling me you sent that photo from the couch, right? You guys were watching TV?
Before I headed out, yeah.
Okay. So if you sent it before you headed out, that photo was posted. You headed out around 9 o'clock then, right?
Mhm.
That photo was posted at 9:28, my guy. So right there, you're not being honest with me, because you were already at the scrapyard by then, right?
But I'm talking about.
No. I posted.
No.
Wait,
it
earlier he said he was at the
afterwards,
scrapyard.
after the post was made.
Earlier he said he was at the scrapyard.
But that's not what you told me either. You said you were chilling at home and you posted the photo, drove to the scrapyard later, and deleted it.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Or you're
But
slipping,
you
slipping
weren't at
up
the
right
scrapyard
there.
till
Your voice, sir?
no. So you said you left your house around 9 o'clock, right? To head to the scrapyard. You posted the photo before leaving your house. At 9:28, that photo was posted. That's after you say you left the house.
Particularly looking at the clock, sir. I
Okay.
just know I posted the picture. Didn't really check the time when I posted the picture. I headed out.
Okay. I mean, 30 minutes is a hell of a long time, to not remember something, but
I mean, time
Who am I?
flies, man.
sure. So I guess my other question from there, who is your friend that you said sent you the link?
I'm gonna go ahead and invoke my Fifth Amendment right now.
No, okay.
Okay, sir. That's your right.
Yep, that's well within your right. So
All right. So at this time, LT, just for his rights, I just need to advise you that no further questioning can be done. But you are good to process him on the charges from what you already read him regarding the pursuit.
absolutely, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Caught him
You
slipping
fucking-
up. We caught him
God
slipping up.
damn, I fucking did. God damn, I fucking had it.
And that's why he revoked his Fifth Amendment. We got
Exactly.
him, we got him
He
fucking
fucking-
up.
Yep.
That
So,
his
we'll wait for the
his
lawyer.
timeline don't match. We
No,
got
I
him
don't.
fucking-
I don't lie. Yep.
That's why I said all we can do is go in there and pressure him, and he's bound to slip up.
He folded real quick. As soon as I had him on his time frame.
Oh,
He fucking
absolutely,
folded.
absolutely.
So I'm gonna talk to DA.
And I know DA knows too when he heard about the time when he
Mhm.
heard the timeline.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's the first thing I wanted to catch him on.
Hey, sorry, I were in my head. I sent you the picture.
I got it. The email. I'll have to find a way to attach it and go from there. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll forward it to the DA as well, along with this report that I type up.
Right. Well, I have.
I'm not cutting him any breaks
fulfilled
on his
my-
charges he has now. I'm going to take the stuff we have down.
I've fulfilled my duties of being part time, and I'm gonna be going 42, sir. So have a good night, guys. Stay safe.
As of right now, he's still getting 55 days.
420 is going 1042.
All right. Yeah, well, it's not what I wanted, but At least
No,
it's
but-
something. At least it's something. But
And the fines didn't change that much.
how much did the fines lower?
He's down to cut the fine in half, 21.50. So
All right.
I'll have to give him back his phone. And do you want me to keep the lock picks?
LT.
On my way.
Thank you.
Yep.
Just need to speak with you real quick once that's
Yep,
locked
absolutely.
up. There we go. All right. So I did inform him that his Fifth Amendment rights are his. Well within his rights to do so. Is what it is. I told him you were going to go ahead and come in and you would read him the charges that are against him based off the pursuit and the charges associated with that. At that time, depending on obviously how he pleads. If he does plead guilty to those charges, that he will be placed in cuffs, searched again for your safety and his, and then he will be taken over to the cells and processed accordingly. And he said
Absolutely.
he fully understands that.
Absolutely. So, all right.
Well,
just
I just know right now, we caught him slipping. And that's why he revoked his.
Oh, 100%. I as soon as I heard him say I left at 9 o'clock, I posted the picture before I left, and I left my home at 9 o'clock. It took everything in me not to say, "You dumb son bitch, we got you." But
yeah, that's why he quickly folded.
he folded. Oh boy, that man folded like paper. He was done.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what? Here's
So-
the thing. Here's the thing. If anything, I mean, we have so much of the body cam footage and recordings. Him slipping up in questioning for future. You know what I'm saying? You don't catch what
Absolutely.
I'm saying, do you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I catch you.
No, I fully understand.
Yeah.
that.
So I mean, if anything, at least there's something on our side.
And here's
with
the
that.
thing: we barely put any pressure on him. That was one
Right.
question.
Exactly.
And he made a mistake. This man is gonna make mistakes in the future.
Exactly.
He's gonna
Absolutely.
slip up again.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So, but no, I'll go find him
I'll go
and
in there with you.
looking on his stuff and.
Yep, I'll go in there with you while you read him his charges, just so
And,
I can
absolutely.
make sure
there's
that
no-
he has a full understanding.
There's no fine reduction, Ted. With obviously we can't fine him for the fines associated with the other charges.
Right.
Right.
And I'm guessing we're not doing any reduction on the time.
No reduction on the time either. Nope.
Absolutely not.
10-4.
I mean,
all right.
No reduction on the time either. He's gonna stick with that 50 something.
Yeah,
Okay.
and from my side of things, if he does start to negotiate, all I'm going to say is the state does not wish to pursue any plea negotiations at this time.
Absolutely. And
that's
Sarah,
why
so
we
what I'm gonna
have
do
you.
as a
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna finish up this report. I'm gonna edit it, add a second associated report to it. I will forward you all the evidence I have.
This
including
one
the
doesn't
photo.
this one doesn't need to come to me right now. This can be just maintained within the NDT at this time.
Okay. Well, the photo we have is not, but I will hold that photo in my
Yeah,
emails.
just
Fucking
hold that
ATM
photo in
robbery?
the emails.
Do I got any
until
officers on
time where
duty
we
right
can,
now?
get that documented over at the courthouse.
Absolutely, sounds
Yeah,
good.
the only ones that we
They
ever
wanna
need
find an
forwarded
ATM
on are
robber.
ones that I'll specifically request an email on based off of an
Well,
ongoing case.
See, this is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Rico, are you still here?
Absolutely.
Perfect. All right. If
Or
you're ready,
Or Suck
to read
You,
his
are you
charges, I'll go with
here?
Yeah.
Anybody from staff here? Like at all? Maybe? Anybody?
All right,
Anybody
well,
from staff?
So here's what we got. We're gonna follow up the charges we have. They've already admitted to. So we're gonna have the reckless endangerment, reckless evading, felony speeding, disobeying a peace officer, and resisting arrest.
This is what I got to get sorted out, okay? We can't tell how many officers are on duty, okay? Because
Turn around, got a
what happens here is
green color futon leaving the
people
scene,
go off duty.
running
Hazel
leaving
went
the
off
scene,
duty.
ample
Baker went
mark
off
up
duty.
barrel.
Paul went off duty.
Activate.
For my safety.
Right?
All right.
McFarland went off duty. So the thing about it is, it's still showing people
I'm wearing a black hoodie and a bag over his head.
like here that's not here,
Eastbound Boulevard, that barrel.
right?
Go ahead and detain you.
So-
Put your hands behind your back for me, and we're gonna walk over to the cell, okay?
So we need to be able to like just have like even in the dashboard part of MDT over here somewhere, officers on duty, or even in the dispatch. You know, when we bring up the dispatch, right here, see if we could
Yeah,
have a
right,
tab
that
for
barrel,
officers
I'll
on
agree.
duty, so we can see how many officers are on duty.
Left, eastbound, I can pay 90. Right, that barrel's
If you want to go into cell 1 here?
Taking a right and then right out there.
You face away from me. I'll take these cuffs off you.
That's 6.
Left.
Ted
south
don't
on
know his
out.
numbers. That's 6. One's over here.
Damn it, Ted.
Ted don't know his
Long day.
numbers. He don't know his
It
numbers.
says 6 right
That's
there.
6. One's over
It's a
here,
long day.
Ted. One's
I
right
said I
here.
want to place you in this one, not
Left,
cell 1.
East Miss Beach Boulevard.
Alrighty.
Taking a left north to Upper Bower.
Can I get my hat?
What's
back?
your what?
My hat?
Left, west.
Did you leave it in the other room?
I think so.
Okay, we'll go retrieve
We'll
it.
go-
Hang
he'll
on,
go-
give me a
he'll
quick
grab it
second.
for you.
Yeah,
He'll
yeah.
grab
Let
it for
me
you.
go get that for you real
Taking
quick.
a right northbound, La Lagunas.
Am I gonna get my phone and radio back?
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Okay,
I get 32.
There you go. There you go.
There's that. There's that.
Thank you.
Alright.
Taking a right
On my
eastbound Spanish.
Damn, doors lock automatically here? Alright, I didn't realize that.
Go, just grab that.
I like that.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Taking a right
Give me a
southbound
second
Main
here.
Street.
And he does have his possessions back with him, sir?
Yeah, he's got his radio and his
And his phone?
phone on him. Yep.
Perfect. All right, thank you.
Oh, I'll be seeing you again, Phil.
What's your lucky number, sir?
10-2, can I get some 32s?
We're with the
hold on.
suspect right now, but
What
I
was
think
that?
you're the
Sorry.
only one on. As soon as we clear up from here and send this guy off, we'll...
Sorry, I had someone in my ear. What's your lucky number?
I'm trying to find it. It's not.
Uh,
It's not something
it-
in my eyes.
If you think about
29.
ID,
No,
there we
I
go,
know.
perfect.
It's I had something else. You know,
Ah, perfect.
something fogging my vision up.
Need more officers, man.
Okay,
I need to
little bit
speak with the
deeper
attorney
on
and
Should
the
I
afterwards.
send to you?
details.
Let me confirm that you got it.
I don't believe I did. 29.
Yep.
I haven't gotten charged with anything. I got $40 left in my account.
How much did you have?
$40.
That's all you had left?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not sure if that's something that
I mean, you can try it again. I don't think I saw anything. You know.
Okay, let me try.
Damn.
Anything?
No.
Might be something we need government to work out.
Number's 29, right?
Let me double check.
Yeah, we see. What kind of hell we see
Yeah. 29.
ID numbers? We need to be able to see
I'm
those.
in contact with the city right now. I'll let you know.
Okay.
All right.
Let me know if it goes through. Yep, I just submitted it. Should be went through now. Let me know if it does.
Nope.
Nothing? Okay.
I
I
got
need
my
to find out.
paycheck of $5.
Need to find out in this city how we're able to see lucky numbers. You know what I mean? Not lucky numbers, but I mean PayPal. numbers.
Their PayPal ID. Yes. sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
need
yeah,
to-
yeah. You know, I thought about my
Yeah, I
my ID,
No, for the
but-
officers to
for,
just
for
verify
us to
that
be able
information.
just to verify.
Okay, I
yeah.
got you. No, I'm telling you the truth. You know, the only reason I said hold on is because you know, I had to think about walks, and you know, there's this big thing that fogs up my eyes when I do that, and I had to wait
Okay.
for that to go away.
All
Not
right.
currently, not currently getting anything from that. If you want to step out here real quick, LT.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I'm not getting anything back on that right now from City Hall. What we may have to do is fucking try, because he said he just got another $5. He said he had 40. So
Just
try
like-
a $40 fine and see
Yeah.
if it takes it. If it does, then we know that it's not pulling people into debt.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But then that
Then I have to
creates the
subtract that.
issue.
It's 2110.
Yeah,
instead
so
of 2150.
Right.
well, but there's no way to put that on a book for him.
he's going to get away with no fine if we can't find him. So I mean,
I know.
So,
So that's something that we'll have to bring up. And again, it's it's all a process with City Hall. We'll discuss it with them. But
Just-
if there's no way for him to go into debt, we need to figure out what that is. Now, what I would say is what we can do for now, make sure that you put in the report initial fine of X amount.
Total
In-
due
in-
2140.
Yep, total due
21,
is
not 10.
whatever minus what
Yeah,
you
1.5.
find him, so that if he does get arrested, which I'm sure this idiot will, but if he
Yep.
does get fined again, those can be outstanding fines that have not been paid to
Right,
PD,
right,
and those
right.
Absolutely.
and that's how we'll approach that for now.
Okay.
I think
Let me
that's
go check
probably
and
our
see if
best
that
bet.
works.
that
going
is
forward
definitely our
for the
best
city.
bet. If you're able to find him for like the $40, then we know they like.
Yeah.
it's
So
not
City
taking
Hall,
in debt. We
yeah,
gotta get
City
them to
Hall
fix it.
just said I don't think so. On them being able to go into the negative. So what we're going to need to do now is just make sure that we have like in his file that like his record that's on file any outstanding fines, so that each and every time those fines can attempt to be processed every time he
Absolutely.
gets arrested.
Absolutely.
All right, sounds good. Yep. Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
So if
That's our
he's-
best bet.
So if he's
We'll get
arrested
more
next
in-depth with
time and
that.
he has $1,000 on him, we take his fucking $999, then we
Obviously,
just
so
subtract that from the balance of
Every time.
We are
Yep.
going
Yes, sir.
to fine you. You said you had $40, right?
Yes.
So we're going to fine you that total amount. You will have to pay back the rest of that amount at a later date. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
let
That
us
w-
let
that
us
one
know
go
if we
through?
took it.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Case closed. Slamming my gavel. Case closed. Oh wait, I'm not a
Hey,
judge.
Commissioner, can you check that MDT and see what that total number of days was? I believe it was 55,
Sure.
correct?
Yep. Let me double check. Yeah, 55 days.
All righty.
Alrighty.
Be seeing you again.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm nothing. I'll see you on the street.
the
Have a nice
commissioner-
conversation.
Oh no. Okay.
I mean, you got to think about it, right? The commissioner drives around the city all the time. I'm sure he'll see you out and about in the city. That's just what he's saying. All
Bye.
right, have a good day, sir.
Send it. Had enough of him.
Yeah. All right.
Have to. Yeah. And at least now we have a way to record what is still owed to the police department.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, and hopefully that the city hall will get that taken care of for us, because the problem with that is not being able to them to go into negative. Our payroll comes out of the PD funding, and if we
That's
we are
correct.
not getting any fines going into the PD funding, I'm going to have officers not going to work. You know, so
That's true. I've already sent the email up as well.
So yeah, I definitely need a way like that. That fine right there would have handled payroll for a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and on
So-
top of that, obviously I've got my email in over to city council, but I would say you and the chief sit down and draft up something and try to see if you can get a resolution with city council on that and figure out what the plan is going forward.
yeah,
Obviously, we put a band-aid on it right now, which is the best plan that we can do, in the
Right.
moment. But obviously, long term, we'll need something written up and
Well,
sent over to city hall.
right, absolutely, and that's what I'm saying though. I mean, I need to make sure my officers are getting paid. You know, and bottom line is, if I got to come down and take it out of my bank account to make sure these officers get paid, I'll do that. But I need to make.
We don't
sure,
want it to have to come
I
to
don't
that,
want.
I can
I
tell
don't.
you
I don't
that.
want it to come. I don't want it to come to that. And number one, and number two, these sons of bitches are getting off from a hefty fine because of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So-
Understandable, yeah. And I did want to get this kind of discuss with you. I know you said if you work for me, you work for me, and believe me, it's the last thing I wanted to do was come to his defense, but he does have certain inalienable
listen,
rights that I have to defend.
I understand that. It's just this is the commissioner.
I know.
You're
Trust me,
talking to, all right?
it rubs me the wrong fucking way that man walked out of there, and we know damn well that he was flying that plane around this fucking city, causing all kinds of hell and
right,
and
absolutely.
endangering public safety. And I fully understand what he did, and there is not a single iota of a doubt in my mind that man should have gone to jail for that. But at the same time, I love working for you as the DA, and I am not willing to put your job on the line just for one arrest. because then we don't get all these future arrests and get even more criminals off the streets.
Exactly.
Like
No,
I said,
understand.
I'm
it just
here to
rubbed me the wrong
prosecute.
way when we had to do that. You know.
I mean, I get it, but I'm here to prosecute, but I'm also here to protect you and your officers. That's the first thing I told you when I met you that I would do.
Well, right.
So sadly, he's gonna get off on that whole flight completely because he never wanted to give up his friend's name, didn't have a name.
Right.
The only thing I had him on was that he fucked up his timeline completely.
Right.
He almost fucked up too when he started talking in there because when y'all walked out, I told him, I said, now just be aware that there is audio and video recording in this room. And he was like, well, let me tell you why I enacted my Fifth Amendment rights because, you know, where I'm from, I ain't no snitch. And then he was like, but I'm not going to say anything else. So, like, he almost fucked up by openly admitting that the only reason he's a handshake is because he ain't no snitch.
Oh,
he almost kept running. Yep. He almost kept fucking running his mouth.
God damn it.
Damn it.
Yep. And then he said, but I ain't going to say anything else. And I was like, fuck. He almost fucked up again. I'm telling you, we will get that man again.
Yeah, we're going to get him.
We will get him again because he is stupid.
Yeah, I knew attacking his timeline would be the way to go because he.
Oh no, we had him.
Nothing.
We had him, Ted. We had him.
Oh, 100%.
We had him. He just did. He was. I'll give it to him. He was smart for you know, retracted.
For a criminal, he was smart.
He was smart for you know, wanting his Fifth Amendment rights. Yeah, so I mean, like that was smart. I got to give him that, right?
I mean, he knew he fucked up. There ain't no doubt in my. And knowing he fucked up and saying I don't want to talk anymore, the dumb son bitch kept talking.
Yeah, that wasn't smart. But by saying he didn't want to talk anymore was smart because we couldn't ask him no more incriminating questions.
No. Yep. But we did get some information out of him.
Good job, Bo. Sorry about that.
Because he openly said contradictory statements about his timeline, and that's on record. So we still have that in the investigation. From the audio video logs from interrogation.
Right.
So we already have him jumping over his words, saying that he doesn't we have a timeline that doesn't line up anymore.
Let me ask you, what's our statute of limitations on shit like that?
I think
statute of limitations on stolen government property?
No.
I don't think there is one.
No. For his we could use the
it's in an open investigation. No charges have been filed. There's no statute of limitations on that.
So we could use that in the future. The audio recordings of him, you know, coughing up about the timeline.
100%. That is
just making sure.
Record.
That's why you're here, right? If I got a question for you, that's why you're here. You gotta ask.
Yes, sir. That is official record. It is being used as evidence in an ongoing active investigation into stolen government property. There is no statute of limitations because. And the reason there's no statute of limitations is because no charges have been filed.
Right, but once there's charges filed, then there's
and we have to, and that's why when I was telling you out here, we need to make sure that we have every single piece in place before we go forward. I know we wanted him right now, but we can't. You know, it's better to have all the ducks in a row first.
Exactly. Hey, Bo, good job there, Bo. What do you got there, Bo? Oh, god damn.
Apparently, I just need to hang out here tonight.
Yeah, you must. Huh?
Hey, do y'all have a restroom on this floor that I can just go pee real quick?
You know what? Maybe.
Let me check.
Maybe.
Back here, maybe.
Back here, maybe. Yeah.
I'm new to this building myself. Fuck.
Wait, there's a bottle in this trash can. I'm just gonna...
Perfect.
There you go. Yep, you can use that. Just make sure you dump it outside.
So.
I just needed to confirm with Dad, you know.
Yep. Do you want to copy this report sent to your email?
Yeah, send that to my email. All right, I'll put it in a file. I'll put it in a file.
Absolutely. So I'll forward.
That's all right. We can be pissed, but we'll get him. We're gonna get him.
I'm more mad that he's gonna be one of those guys who never has enough cash to pay his fines.
Yeah. Well, exactly. But we're gonna see if we get that taken care of as well, though. So. Okay. It's good that we're finding these little things out as we go. You know what I'm saying? And
absolutely.
And I take him to, you know, to City Hall and put it in their hands, and then they handle it.
Absolutely. I'll also forward you the image sent to my email regarding this tweet. So or squawk.
All right. Yep. Sounds good. That sounds good.
All right. I'm gonna work on this report.
All right, Ted. Good job.
Yep.
Bro, it's like fucking. Let me see what Bo got going on here. Well. What we got going
Is
here,
there a legal
Bo?
amount of weed? He's got one joint on him.
You know, I'm. See, that could be medical. Just go ahead and let's let that slide. All right, one joint. I ain't gonna, worry about one joint. That could be medical cannabis. You know what I'm saying? That he needed. You know what I'm saying? Medically induced, or however the hell you put it. However the hell you say that shit.
Mr. Commissioner, can I speak with you out here a moment?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I know we were talking about PD funding earlier, so I want to let you know I went ahead and emailed City Hall.
All right.
Regarding payment for any cases that I represent as the DA, and they're gonna handle that over at the at City Hall. So you don't have to worry about any payment or anything on that. So
Okay,
anytime
that
I'm down
was-
here for the DA,
That was another thing I was going to bring up. All right, but that's good. All right, because it would have to come out of my PD fund, and that was another thing. So.
yeah. So anything that's coming from the DA for right now, City Hall is going to be funding that, and I'll discuss that with them afterwards. And they'll just basically, they'll go into the system, they'll review the case, and they'll see that I was attached to the DA on that, and then I'll get paid.
All right,
I just
sounds
need to make sure. Yep, I just need to make sure Lieutenant puts in the report anything that is represented by the DA.
I'll put it in an announcement that anytime there's a any DA involved, they're to go into the report. At the bottom of the report. That way. It could be
that way.
noticed,
There's just documentation for
right
it.
there's documentation.
Perfect.
So
Yeah, no worries.
anytime we need a DA to represent us, it'll go in a report.
Easy day. I just I kind of figured that was going to be a thing earlier, so while y'all were out and about, I went ahead and sent that email over and got clarification on that.
Oh no, you're good. You're good, TJ. It's a pleasure working with you. But
Always,
like I
always
said
is.
earlier, we're going to bump heads back and forth. Even as my DA, I'm going to argue with you.
That's why I told you. I said, sir, I know you're not going to be happy with me, but
I wasn't happy. Trust me.
But here's what you need to know, and I saw it in your face as soon as I said it. You're like, "This son of a bitch." I know I'm right. It don't make you happy about it.
I did know you're right, but it didn't make me happy. But I also got a job to do to try to argue the fact, right? That's my job as well.
But here's the thing, right? If you don't argue with me and ask me the questions, we don't learn from it. And if you ask me questions that maybe I haven't thought of, or hey, this is where we want this line of questioning to go, or can we lean on this guy, whatever, we may not have gone back in there and questioned him and got him tripping up on his timeline had you not asked that question.
Exactly.
So you basically, I'm here to protect you. You say I want to do this, and I say yes, you can, or no, you can't, and here's why. That's it.
Fair enough.
It ain't it's not my job how to tell you to do your job. It's my job to protect you while you do your job.
You're right. Like you said, that mentioned that to you, and you gave me the okay. Now we got that on recording that he screwed up on his timeline. So
yes, sir.
At least we still got something on there.
Oh, give me just a moment.
Oh, in order? Oh my God. Law and Order on his cell phone? Oh my God. Dun, dun, dun. Law and Order on his cell phone? Get the fuck out of here. I'm going to put cops on my cell phone. Can I? That's class, ain't it, patient? Law and Order on his ringtone. Can I put cops on mine? Let me see. Ringtones. Give me settings. Where's ringtone? Ringtone right here.
$1,300, 80 days.
Oh God damn it! I'm trying to
go fishing.
I'm trying to figure out what a custom ringtone. I heard Law and Order. I want cops on mine. Fuck.
Oh, so there's an app in that app store. It's called Tunify.
Oh right.
You go in there, you download Tunify,
Oh,
and
you're
you
good,
go in
patient.
there and you search for whatever you want, and there's a section for wallpapers for your phone, and then there's a section for ringtones in your phone, and you can play a preview of what it's going to sound like, and then when you got the one you want, you use that right click muscle, so like your right index finger, instead of your left index finger. Yep, and that will set your ringtone automatically for you.
You know what ringtone I put in. I heard that fucking Law and Order. I'm about fucking busted, man.
You like that shit,
I
don't
like that
you?
shit. That shit was
Yes,
good.
sir.
I liked it. So I'm gonna have bad boys. What you gonna do? I'm gonna have that on my phone.
Absolutely.
Hey, Commissioner.
Yes, sir.
Is it still 40-day max?
Well, what's he charged with though?
Does he want public defense, by the way, while I'm here? I don't know if he's been read his rights or is he aware of that?
Hey, you want a lawyer? Why'd you? Yeah, there's an attorney right there.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Let's find out.
Says he's
All right.
fine.
Yeah, but
He's fine? Okay.
For right now, there's still 40 max until I get approval from City Hall to increase it. I'll actually find out here. I'll put an email into City Hall.
Actually, I believe.
Has
if
that
I'm
been
not
lifted?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, sir, there was an announcement. New prison. You may now work down your time. The Department of Corrections has fixed their prison jobs. You may now
you go.
work time and explore
All
some
right,
more
so
fun
smack my hook
things.
then.
All right.
So
So
the fact
there's
that they can work down their time means that that was the only reason we weren't allowed to, is because the Department of
right
Corrections
because there was
wasn't
no way
allowed
for
them
them
work down their time.
to work it off. Right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So the fact that they can now has should be lifted.
All right, then the max 40 months has been lifted. Charge them with whatever you get for charges.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. I have so many
strikes again.
TJ, so many emails, man.
TJ.
I don't know. I didn't vote.
All right. See, TJ not only stands for true justice for his clients out there, but true justice for the officers. I got your back, sir.
We can send you up for full time now. It used to be 40.
Let me. It sounds like he needs me. Can you unlock the door for me real quick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna help out. I'm gonna help out Bo as the DA here.
All right. There you go.
Sergeant Bo, if you need, I can explain it to him. So, sir, I'm Timothy James, District Attorney. I've been working with City Hall on this. So the reason, I'm sure you may have heard rumors out in town about a 40-month maximum sentence, sir. So that was
Bo told me that.
okay. So the reason that was a thing, and I just updated him as well. So the Department of Corrections up north there at Bolingbrook, they had a relieve of their chain of command over there because they were not allowing their prisoners to work off any of their time for good behavior. So the whole chain of command up there has been replaced. All the correctional officers have been replaced. You are now able to work down your time. So we, as basically looking out for the best interest of the citizens, weren't charging anyone for over 40 months from the state. Because DOC just kind of, to be honest, for lack of better words, kind of had their heads up their asses. But now that that's been sorted out and there's a new chain of command in place, sir, you can be sentenced.
121, 420.
Does that all make sense to you, sir?
One at the station.
All righty.
420 went 42.
I'm gonna hit you at your fine right there,
10-4,
okay?
I'll shoot you an email.
It charged me less than what you told me.
What?
Charged me $732.
Look.
So Sergeant Bo, we're having an issue with the city banking accounts. It's not allowing these individuals to be overdrafted into their accounts. So what you need to do on your report here is, if he doesn't have the amount of money that he actually needs to be fined, you need to put in his profile in the MDT system any leftover money or fines that he is unable to pay today, and you charge him the max that you are available to based off of what is in his account.
How much did you say it just hit you with?
732, but that's how much was in my bank account. So it
you'll-
sounds like it just zeroed me out.
Yeah, so you'll take that off of what he owes, and then you put whatever he still owes to the PE in his file, so the next time he comes in, that gets added if he has that money available in his account.
And I'll put an announcement out on the boat, but also we're in contact. Also, City Hall knows about it, and they're going to be working on it to get this fixed. Right. So for the time being, that's what we got to do.
Basically, Bo, we're trying to make sure that you can still get paid.
Yeah, because your paycheck comes out of the PD fund.
And I didn't catch your name, sir, in the cell. What was your name?
Do what? Sorry.
What was your name, sir? I didn't catch it.
It's me. You know who I am. What do you mean?
B.
It's Johnny Ford.
Yes, Johnny, I know who you are, but in a legal representation matter, I'm still always going to ask your name, because you do reserve the right, while you're in custody, to refuse that to me.
Wait, isn't a me a despicable me? Isn't that one of them little things from?
So yes, Johnny, I
Disney?
do know it is you, but
Yeah,
you would still have to tell me, or at least
you're
say yes, you know who I am. It's
Got it.
part of the legal process.
Hello, sir. My name is Johnny Ford.
All right, Johnny. So here's the deal. Yeah, sorry about the little miscommunications here. We're still working on a couple things, but at the end of the day, yes, I am the district attorney, but I'm
Is that
also
Rico?
responsible for making sure that
Fucker.
anybody within these cells or this building that's being processed, that your rights are protected. So I'm just making sure that you understand everything as it's going on. Okay.
That makes sense.
Hey, Bo, can you do me a quick favor?
Yeah.
The rest of the how much does he have left on those fines that's unpaid?
$243.
Okay, could you think about slash poll charge, POL charge, and see if you can take
Yeah.
the rest of that money from him?
That's what I did.
Okay, try that one more time for me, just to verify. It's being requested by City Hall, sir.
Yeah. Here we go. Maybe.
That charged me.
183.
But
That's
it said 183, but then it said 243 was removed from my bank. That's weird.
So if you look at your bank account, sir, are you in the negative or no?
No.
Okay, so if we do charge the extra, it won't do anything, and that goes to absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Do you have any further questions for me? Sorry about the confusion, Johnny. Do you have any
No,
further questions for me?
I'm good, thank you.
Alrighty.
Hey, give me your hand right here now, man. Go get back your shit.
Sometimes I can't understand what
Oh
comes out
shit,
of Bo's mouth.
I can't give you this back, but
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
It's about 90%.
I ain't never had, man.
Uh-huh.
What?
Huh?
What you want me to? You want me to hold on to your shit because you
Hey.
can't fucking carry it?
How about I
If you would let me walk over with you,
I think
to
he's a
like maybe like
minion.
a trash can or something, so we could just throw it away because it's
Uh,
trash anyway.
Do you give me consent to hold your things and throw them away in the trash?
You can't.
Unless you're a strong man who can lift 140
You
kilograms,
quite literally can't.
1,400
Oh,
kilograms.
Yep. Already.
The
Nope.
ATM shot it out into my bag, and it was so heavy that I'm stuck with it, and there's no way you
Oh,
can hold
god
it. So
damn. All
I
right.
think
I
you're
need
gonna
to
have to
do
escort
is-
him to a trash can. Yeah.
I probably need to put it. Probably, I don't even know. Just send me. Be good. I'll throw it away. I
Alrighty.
promise. It's
You
literally all
fucking dead.
ruined. All the freaking ink bags exploded all over the money. It's all ruined anyway.
Yeah. You sure your kids didn't
All
color
right, buddy.
take the money and color on it with the crayons?
I don't have
You
any
may-
kids.
What's
you may
your
need to
number,
speak
buddy?
up a little bit, sir.
What's my what?
I
What's
just
your number?
What's your PayPal ID?
You want my phone number?
No, your PayPal
No.
account, man.
41.
41, dang it, man. Alright, I got that up to say, or not you up?
All right.
Whatever the hell you said, Bo.
Alright, then.
This is TJ.
You keep me
Yeah,
on my toes,
1,000.
Bo. I tell you that right now. You keep me on my
Now I
toes.
gotta keep my out there, ain't
Yeah,
there?
yeah. You just keep me on my toes trying to figure out what the hell you're talking about half the fucking time. You know, I'm getting pretty good at deciphering, though, all right?
Now, like I spend all that shit, man, to get your sir.
All right. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go check this darn evidence, alright?
All right, all right. I gotta have a class with these guys, right? I gotta have a class with these guys. We shouldn't even be using the evidence locker in this station, right? Because for the fact is, all these guys got to do, all right, let's say, Ted, with this report number 56 right here, right? All you got to do is go to evidence, create an evidence locker, right? Edit evidence, right? So we're going to go here. We're going to put a title in. I'm going to put report 56. Right? Notes. Refer to report 56. Right? That's all we really need to put there, right? Now, report 56. Refer to report 56. And we're going to, here's their evidence. Strain, photo, vehicle fragment, glass, projectile, whatever. It's all right here. I'm going to just select other, right? Now, I'm going to create. When I create this, and I can delete it because I got admin rights, but I created. Now look, an items tab come up here. All they got to do is click on this item tabs, and it brings their pockets up, and they can put whatever they want into the evidence locker of the report, right? Now watch. Close this. Boom. Items are in the locker. Okay. Now they just open a new tab. Go back to the report.
Sorry about that, sir. Yeah, phone
you're good,
ringing
you're
off the hook. Ugh. All right, let me get the hell out of here.
All right. You have a good one now.
Yep, you got to unlock me. Oh, I don't think I told you, did I?
What's that?
With my key card access and all that.
What's that?
So I no longer have any key card access to anywhere in the building anymore.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah. City
yeah,
Hall
so-
wanted me to revoke that from.
well, so initially when that was revoked, it took away my MDT access, which was what we needed to do.
Ah, yeah, right. You're right.
But the I was still getting paid on the payroll. So another city hall board member actually spoke with me today when I let him know that, because I guess last night there was an issue with a local like convenience store owner. And apparently because I was on your payroll, he felt real comfortable, almost as if there was a police officer in the city, even if it was just me.
Oh.
So I had to completely give up my key card access and all of my payroll as well. So, yep. So
yeah, oh yeah. Okay.
now you understand why I've been saying, can y'all unlock these
Yeah,
doors?
yeah. No,
please?"
it's good. Yeah. I think they're gonna work on some way. I think
They are. No,
they'll be able
I'm
to do
yeah,
that.
I'm in touch with him, and we're getting all that sorted out. But yeah, so that's why y'all have to let me all the way out, and then I'll need
Yeah,
somebody to walk
because
me
you
down to the
shouldn't.
Sally Port doors.
As a lawyer, you shouldn't be seeing our attorneys. You should have access to just a limited number of doors. Only the ones you really need to have access.
Yeah, absolutely. But the biggest issue, and I mean, you and I both know my key card was only scanning to let me into certain parts of the building anyway, which was fine.
Right.
But the fact of it was, because that key card was coded incorrectly, the shop owners felt more secure than they should have.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yep. So yeah. Basically getting into the Sally Port doors was fine. Being able to get in upstairs was fine.
Right.
And then obviously down here I was escorted, but yeah, now I can't do shit.
Right. No, you're good.
So
it'll all get worked out in due time. You know?
It's fine. We still got our job done.
Damn right.
So I'll just need, if you don't mind, hopping in a vehicle and just driving down there with me to unlock it for me, and then I'll head on out.
Well, you need unlocked.
Look, we can only do so many things that look cool as shit. All right.
Yeah,
the Sally Port doors, I can't unlock those.
Oh
anymore
yeah, all
either.
right. I'll get you unlocked.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
All right, you too. All right, so what I was getting at. Oh, Jesus. So what I was getting at, right, was they could go back through this. So what we did, right, is we created the evidence. We put the evidence into the evidence locker right here, right? Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna hit save. All right, so it could be in it. Should be in there. It's in there. Okay. I'm gonna hit save. Evidence number 12, right? So it gives them a evidence locker number 12, right? Number 12 is linked with report 56. Come over to incidents, down into related evidence, right? Click on plus, you search 12, right? There it is, report 56, add, done. Now that evidence locker is linked with this report. Okay, so now if they need the evidence is in the MDT, and it don't have to be in somewhere in the building, right? It don't have to be somewhere in the building. So now if somebody wants to, you can look at the evidence of it's associated with this call just by going into the evidence tab and searching up 12. Boom. Number 12, report 56. Refer to report 56. There it is. Boom. Bring it up, and here's your evidence that's in there. Simple. I'm going to have a class with these guys this weekend, okay, on how to log evidence in the MDT so we do not have to use the evidence lockers that's on the second floor. Right? No need to. No need to. See, Toasty tried doing it, but he didn't do it right. What do you mean? Can you set a template for multiple tabs? Like, what do you mean? Toasty tried doing it, but this was a test for his. He didn't do it right. I'll have a class on everybody. It's very easy to do. It's very easy to do. A template on how to do it. I actually got an instructional video that I could put in the emails as well. But I mean, it's very. I'm gonna have a class with officers on the weekend. I'm gonna put an announcement out that I'm gonna have an MDT class with them. And that's just with everything. Like, you got officers involved. You know, involved citizens, related incidents, related reports, related evidence. So like, you can link a bunch of shit just to, let's for say Toasty has what, number 5, right? Say Toasty has number 5, related evidence, right? I can search number 5 right here. 5. Boom. All right, right here, number 5. Add. Boom. Right? So now in this evidence locker, locker, right? In evidence locker 12, there's also evidence for this same thing from another officer in evidence locker 5. So this related evidence is associated with report 56, evidence 12. See what I'm saying? You can put your related evidence down there. Tags. I can put tags, whatever whatever this evidence is, for. But a lot of this is going to be in the incident report. So you pretty much, all you really need for evidence section of the report is report 56, refer to report 56, and then your items that's in the evidence locker, right? Which is all this. And this way I can make it to where only a certain rank can pull the evidence out of the locker. All right, so I'm going to trash this. I said I can trash it. Okay, I'm actually going to trash Toasties too, because he didn't do it right. So now if I go to evidence, there shouldn't be anything here. Right, okay. So, and if I'm not mistaken, I can go into this. Go into here. And I can do... Here's all the staff. This roles, right? Now here's the roles. Here's the thing. I could also make it, let's say let's see what police chief has right now. Police chief roles. Boom. Access dashboard change, create announcements, edit announcements, delete announcements, access citizens page, search citizens data, edit citizens data, access instance page, search instance data, create instance data, edit instance data, delete instance data, access reports page, search reports page, create reports data, edit reports data, delete reports data, access bolos and warrants page, create bolos and warrants, edit bolos and warrants, delete bolos and warrants, access vehicle based search vehicle page, edit vehicles, access evidence. Here we go. Access evidence. Right here. Access evidence page. Search evidence data. Create evidence data. Edit evidence data. Delete evidence data. So I wonder, one of these would have to be where they want to be able to go to the evidence page. They want to be able to search evidence data. They want to be able to create evidence. I wonder if it would be the edit. No, they'd have to have it. So I'd have to see if there's a way to access cameras, search what weapons, edit, delete, access, search, create, edit, delete access as a search credit. Access roster, edit roster, access academy sheet. Academy, this right. Okay, so what does patrol officer? Patrol officer will not be an FTO. An FTO should be the ones to add officers to an academy sheet. An FTO should be the one to access the academy sheet. Edit academy sheet. That's all FTO. Which would be a senior officer or above. Okay, so they could edit evidence, create evidence, search evidence, access, but they can't delete evidence and data. That's where I can delete the evidence, which I think what that means is deleting the evidence page altogether. Sergeant, they shouldn't be able to delete announcements. They shouldn't be able to edit announcements. It should be command only doing. They shouldn't be able to create announcements. And this is a really nice MDT. I really like this MDT. Okay, see, they should be able to delete evidence data. They should have a captain and above should be the ones that are able to do that. Sergeants is an FTO. They're okay to have all this. Disciplinary, they do discipline because they're supervisors. Okay. That's sergeant. What about LT? Holy shit, LT. Search, edit reports data. Edit bolos. Delete bolos. Access vehicle space search. Edit vehicle data. I don't know. Only a captain or above will be able to edit the evidence data or delete the evidence data. I mean. The roster data page should be only be the chief and myself. Roster. I gotta look at the other ones on that. Sergeant, what sergeant for the roster? Okay. Browser pick. Okay. Roll officer. And look, edit roster data. You should not be able to edit roster data. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Okay. Bar cap. Captain. Go back. Access. Search. Edit. Great. Captain B. Captain above. Search weapons. Yeah, captain can do that with this. I'm good with the captain hat. Beef. Good, everything should be checked. Cool. Okay. So, and what I mean by the no, did I want them to? What I tell you I was going to show you guys what I was talking about? Oh, edit the roster data. So if you come down here, open a tab, go to roster. Okay. This is the roster, right? This is where we can do this, right? I think that's the only three things we have. Is that the only thing we have? Oh no, we got to get more search than that. Fuck. And hit update. All right. So what I mean by that is these guys shouldn't have access. They could be giving themselves their own search if they want, right? So this is the roster. This is where we got access to the roster. You know, updating the roster. Okay. And these guys shouldn't be able to, you know, update the roster. Officer. Oh no, I see that on the first page. Yeah. Oh, because it's one of that. So there's one more person below me, but I can't. Oh, I can do that, I guess. Duh. And see, now here's where you have strikes, responsibilities, pending, status pending, like solved or under investigation, da 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 da. You know, so and then I guess FTO K9, motorcade, air. I don't want FTO. And then you could update it. All right, so it's updated in the roster. So now whenever somebody looks at the roster part, they're going to see what certifications are. But yeah, I like patient. You won't. I don't think you'll get lost in this MDT because it is so it's really simple. Simple. Recent reports, recent evidence, which that'll go away. You see what I mean? It'll come up here as recent evidence as well when you add something into an evidence. Recent incidents there. Reports, it's just your basic. It's going to be a civilian report. If a civilian wants to file a report here. Simple for the bolos and warrants. There's the bolo. There's the warrant. You want to add a warrant, you just go here. You add the warrant. The reason for the warrant. Their state ID. You know, time and date. Boom. And the type of clothing, whatever. And select it down. If they're informant, they're dangerous, or one or whatever. Weirdo. I like that one. And then hit create. So warrants is easy to create. Bolos are basically the same way. Reason, get the plate number, the color of the vehicle, date and time, and then select, what one of those, and hit create. So this MDT is really easy to maneuver around. Vehicles, want a vehicle, just search, put the plate in there, search for it. And you can edit the vehicle once you get it up. What type, what color it was. Put a photo in there of the vehicle. You got tags for it, right? The stats on it. You got tags where you can. Well, I need to create one, but you could tag it, whatever. Now I showed you the evidence. Here's the camera section, which you just right click it and view, and then we have access to look at the store with the camera. The cameras do a 360-degree rotation, and you could hear them talking inside the store. All right. The weapon registry will work the same way. We'll put a weapon serial number in. It'll bring up the weapon, photo of the weapon, boom. Legislations, that's for the state legislators. All right. And then your charges. I just updated all the charges with days, number of days, and fines. All right. So there you go. Yeah, you're 5150s. What are you talking about, bro? Shut up. All right. Okay. All right, Bo, you done for the evening?
Huh?
Said you done for the evening?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in this name.
All right, good job out there today, buddy. Good shit.
Yeah, then I'm gonna. Yeah, bye.
All right.
131 and 40. Bye.
Bye, Bo. Bye.
Now, Timothy, you're my guy.
Bye, Bo. See ya. Go poof on me, all right? Ooh, one poof. Fuck. All right, Ted. I see that. I see that in the emails.
Yep, still working on it. I got more. So.
All right. I appreciate it. I got to fly out, right? But it's like midnight for me.
Yep, I'm in the same boat. I'm just gonna send you these to you, and I'll probably be heading out as well.
All right. Good shit today, man. We will fucking get him. We got him hung up during the putting the pressure on. We'll fucking get him, catch him slipping, as well.
For sure.
Again.
Are we gonna be able to do warrant requests for his fines?
No, I don't think so. That's getting worked on. So what we're gonna do is just do what we said. Next time we bring him in, I'm sure it'll be fixed the next time, and then we'll just we'll tack these fines onto whatever fines he's going to be charged with. I mean, I'm sure we could if we want to go through all that fucking shit just for the fines, but City Hall knows about it, so they're gonna get it worked out.
Yep, sounds good. All right, yep, I sent you that whole report there. Do you want copies of the approved warrant request and everything else?
Yeah, I'll need them for the file as well. I'm putting them on the
10-4.
file.
10-4. So I'll forward you those as well.
I appreciate you. I'll see
Yep,
you.
no
I'll
problem.
see you on next shift.
Yep, have a good one.
All right, Chad. It is midnight. I think it's time for me to cut the fuck out of here. Appreciate you guys. I'll try to start streaming earlier tomorrow. Okay. It was a good night for the short amount of time being here with the RP, with the fucking lawyer RP, and the fucking, the dude stealing the fucking government jet. So, been a good night. Been a good night. Appreciate y'all. Love you all. I will see you again on the